Hello everyone and welcome back to the Call of Duty Diamonds YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the top 3 class ups for Warzone. Let's get straight into this. So first up we got the M4A1. On this weapon you're going to want to use the monolithic suppressor. This increases the range and all of that kind of stuff. So this is going to be one of the most useful attachments you can use on any weapon at all. I really recommend you guys using this literally on every single weapon you possibly can. It's going to be one of those must-have attachments on every single weapon, because when you do shoot it actually takes you off the minimap, so it's going to allow you to be a lot more stealthy. The enemies aren't going to know where you are, and it's going to be really helpful. So once again, I do recommend you guys sticking this attachment on every single weapon. Next up we got the stock M16 Grenadier barrel. This increases the damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control, therefore increasing all the accuracy, the range and the control on this weapon, and those stats are looking really nice. As you can see, the accuracy is really high, the range is really high as well, so obviously it's going to be really helpful. Next up we got this sight. Now this sight is my favorite sight. You don't have to use a sight if you guys don't want to. You can use a different sight. There are 20 other options for sights you can use, so obviously there's going to be a big variety. So you have plenty to pick from, but I really recommend you guys at giving this sight a go. For personally, this sight is my favourite sight in the game, so I really recommend you guys at giving this one sight a go. There's a bunch of other options like the Court Combat, the Scout Combat Optic is good. We got this one here, this one's pretty good. Integral Hybrid's good. The 3x Optic is pretty good as well. We got the Cronin, this is the one I use. The Monocle Reflex sight's good. The Canted Hybrid sight's good. You can use a Merc thermal hybrid if you guys want to, which is really good as well, so it's up to you. Next up though, we've got the extended mags. Extended mags is going to be one of the most important attachments you can use in Warzone. And then we've got the Ranger foregrip. Now the reason extended mags is really important is because you're going to need that extra ammo. You're going to need as much ammo as you possibly can, because if you don't have ammo and you have to reload, then obviously you're going to be very vulnerable in those gunfights where you have to reload. Now I'm going to quickly talk about my favourite secondary and perks, etc. So the secondary I use is going to be an RPG. The RPG is really helpful when it comes to simply clearing out squads in buildings. So if there is a bunch of people camping, you can just fire a few RPGs through the window and you can kill most of them. Next up for the perks, so we've got Cold-Blooded, we've got Ghost, and we've got Amped. I really recommend you guys giving these 3 perks a go. In my opinion, they are the best perks you can use. So Cold-Blooded is for staying off people's thermal scopes. We've got Ghost to stay off people's UAVs and heartbeat sensor, and we've got Amped to swap weapons faster. Next up, we've got the C4 and the heartbeat sensor for my favourite lethal and tactical. Next class though, it's going to be the M13. We've got the monolithic suppressor once again, the Tempest Marksman for better accuracy, range and control. This is going to be a must-have attachment. Once again, we've got my favourite sight, but if you guys don't want to, then you don't have to use a sight at all. You can use any sight you guys want to. Next up, we've got these 60 round mags. Like I said, 60 round mags is going to be really important, because you're going to need as much bullets as you possibly can, and you don't want to have to spend time reloading. And then lastly, we've got the Ranger foregrip for better recoil control and aiming stability, so I really recommend you guys giving that attachment a go. So once again, as you can see, the monolithic suppressor, there's kind of a little bit of a pattern on these classes. We've got the monolithic suppressor on all my weapons. We've got the same sight on all my weapons. We've got the same, we always have extended mags on our weapons. Extended mags is going to be one of the most important attachments you can use. And then I always use some kind of Ranger foregrip or Commando foregrip, etc., just so I can increase my accuracy. And then I always use some kind of barrel so I can increase my accuracy as well. Last class is going to be the GRAU 5.56 class, and on this class I like to go ahead and use no sight, so it's going to be a bit different than your typical sight. You don't have to use a sight on this weapon because the iron sights are really clean. So as usual, we have the monolithic suppressor, we have the Tempest Archangel barrel, we got extended mags, we got the XRK2 void grip, and then we have the Commando foregrip as our grip. So these attachments all together make for one of the best classes you can use in Warzone. In my opinion, this is probably the #1 best attachment, best class you can possibly use, just because this weapon is really powerful. It's good in every single area. It's got good fire rate, good damage, good recoil pattern, good accuracy, good range. So it's good in basically every single category, so I really recommend you guys giving it a go. Anyway, that's been it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.